Hi friends, in this video I'll be continuing the previous question where I explained the pre-listening strategy. You'll find the link in my description box. In this particular video I will be doing the first 4 listening questions, for which we mentioned the part of speech, the type of word which may fill the gap, and we'll see how this strategy is helpful during the listening part. So let's get started.
Good afternoon, students. Today's lecture is about the first fossil fuel known to man, that is coal. Coal has been much in use well before the other forms of hydrocarbons, like petroleum, were discovered. It may have lost use in home and hearth because of its alleged polluting effect, but it still reigns supreme in some industrial uses. Its chief use now is to power our electrical generators so that we can have electricity. Coal is a fossil fuel that has played a big role in many fields and has been responsible for the Industrial Revolution. It was exploited to such an extent that at one point it was becoming increasingly rare and difficult to find. In the modern world, however, coal is the largest source of electricity. In order to generate electricity, and this is going to be the focus of the lecture, coal must go through a long process, in facilities especially meant for this. These facilities are called coal-fired powerhouses. Today, we shall discuss the various stages involved in coal-generated power. First off, all coal is mined. Coal mining involves men going into shafts within the earth to dig up the coal. It is a dangerous and hazardous job. Once mined, coal is transported away and arrives at a power station laden in trucks or rail. After its arrival, the coal is ground into a fine powder. This step is called pulverization. After grinding, coal increases in surface area. This in turn facilitates its optimal burning with minimal waste. After pulverization, coal powder is mixed with hot air and blown into the firebox of a boiler. This mixture of air and coal is burnt in suspension in order for the coal to have complete combustion and produce maximum heat. The burning of coal produces both ash and exhaust gases.
I noticed in the beginning there were a few sentences that have nothing to do with the mining of coal. It was just an introduction of coal. So I wrote at the side that this is just the introduction, process has not started yet. Once they said that coal has to be mined, again, always remember, they'll change the form of word. This is very common. These are common traps that they have. They'll change word form. They have done this here also. In pulverization, the coal is ground into powder. That's what they said. And then she said, after grinding. Now from this sentence, we picked up grinding. I cannot write here ground of coal into powder. So here our grammar knowledge comes into action. They will easily change word forms. Okay. Then the other thing that we noticed is that sometimes in between the two gaps, they will add unnecessary information. Sometimes. So they will add unnecessary information at times between two questions. So you have to be wary of that and notice and be very focused on what they are saying and have the keywords in your mind that we did in our pre-listening strategy. Remember the keywords. Now, they did use the word burn, they did use the word produce, they used the word mixed. Instead of sent to a boiler, she said something else. I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was a long phrase. She didn't say sent to a boiler. Okay, so I hope, students, this strategy was very useful for you. Always combine the pre-listening strategy and the during listening strategy that I have explained you right now, and I'm sure you'll get band 8+ in your exam like I got. Thank you and all the best.